not academic for me. This is my life. I led then, and I will lead now. Ask anyone who's ever worked for me or with me. I know what I don't know.
Well, does this sound familiar to you in terms of what you know?
Sounds like he's going to be a pretty good Secretary of Defense to me.
Yeah.
There's a lot there I really agree with that I want to delve into. The warfighter, his special interest being the warfighter. Finally, after 4 years of playing politics with soldiers, with enforcing mandates on them, with DEI, with woke politics, with social leftism, with whatever left-wing kind of inculcation they're shoving down soldiers' pikes. You have somebody who's like, my priority is the soldier. My priority is our country's defense. And I also love that we'll never go into a fair fight.
That's right.
If you're a good tactical leader, if you're a good tactical commander, you never want a fair fight.
Right.
You always want to give your soldiers the most possible advantage for victory and decisive victory as you can.
And as a matter of fact, in life, you don't want a fair fight either.
No, you don't want a fair fight.
Right.
There's no such thing as a fair fight. There's victory.
Yeah.
And our military needs to achieve victory when there's combat. Just like in the Gulf War, I've been thinking about that a lot too. That was a good example of when overwhelming force, clearly defined end state, exit strategy. Sounds like we're going to return to some of those things. And I like what he said too. We had Robert McNamara in the 60s, who was a CEO of a company. Uh-huh. We had Esper, who was defense contractor, and in that society, that cultural defense society, we had these other DOD secretaries, defense leaders, and they all came from the same school of thought to think a certain way. And they all thought they were a lot smarter than the American people and what the objectives the people wanted the president to achieve. And look what that gave us. That gave us the Afghanistan debacle withdrawal.
Yeah.
That gave us an incoherent strategy in Vietnam. And so I like what we're doing now. Hey, if it's not in America's national interest, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
And if it's not a war that we're going to win, we're not going to fight it. But guess what? We're going to be prepared to win and fight every single battle that comes our way. I think it's exactly what the Department of Defense should be doing.